Howdy, you guys. Welcome back. So, probably just gonna do some Barry stuff tonight because Rich hasn't put out anything, and Brian's dead to the world, and Barry here is fucking geeking something fierce. He's fucking geeking. He got some speed in him. So, yes, you guys, today's the day. He got that 440 pulled from the 70 fucking. Oh wait, never mind.
Really?
Alright guys, we're back with Beaver Truck Garage and we appreciate
I'm
you
just
coming
fucking
back.
with you. Just more walking
So the
around
2000
talking.
model Grand Prix, our friends at Oswald helped us out and they ordered us another fuel pump. It's not an Adelphi, it's a lower off-brand Chinese, it's all made in China. And so we're saving about 35 bucks.
No,
And we're
Barry,
getting
it's
the
not all
parts.
made in China, but so much.
I think that's what was in it anyways. It wasn't a Delphi pump. Apparently the Delphi pumps, the pumps haven't come with no strainers. You can't put that in there. I mean, yeah, it's got a brand new fuel filter, but you can't put a fuel pump in there with no strainer because it's dirt. Anything that gets in the tank is going to ruin the new pump.
No, you just get a stock
And if
for
the
it.
filter's clogged up,
Yeah.
that's going to ruin the pump. Well, being I got a new filter, I'm good there. I got a little dirt and debris in the tank. I'm going to wipe that out before I install the new pump, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, that'll fix it. And then tomorrow, Sam's coming over. We're taking our 73 Superior,
Oh, Barry's about to
440 out,
get some
and I
dick
cleaned the driveway
tomorrow.
so we can just back right up to it.
You'll be in a
Sam,
good mood
come over
tomorrow
with a pickup truck,
You're gonna give him a
and the
good
cherry
hosing.
picker you said you was going to bring. We'll just back right up in the driveway, and we'll hook it right up. Already got the plate on it. The only thing we might have to do is chop this front support out. That front cross member, we might have to chop that out, That's it. Be pretty easy, I think, Sam, being it's all unbolted and took out one stud on the exhaust. That's it, so. Check back with us on this tomorrow, guys, on the Trilogy 440. Yeah. On our shitter van. The shitter's full. Where's the hose at? I didn't get the hose out. The shitter's full. Is the hose in here? No?
I love how your
What's in
fucking
there?
your comments are all disabled and
Hey,
everything
wow.
now.
There it is. That's the shitter. Yeah, that'd be the shitter right there. I thought it was down here somewhere. I thought
Now,
it was
keep in mind, yesterday, and the
Yeah, I
one
thought
you
it
watched
was
last
there.
night, he's like, I'm just joking, it
No,
really
that's
ain't
not the
cool.
shitter.
So he's a fucking
That's
liar.
over there.
What a liar.
This here is the, wow,
That furnace.
that's the propane for the hot water. Here it is right there. It's a hot water
Hot
heater.
water, yeah.
You got hot water.
Ooh.
You know,
It'd be cool to
actually,
have
that,
some of these amenities
that's
that
worth a
they
little
still
bit. I
have.
mean, maybe 50, 100 bucks.
And maybe we'll
Somebody build a tiny home or something.
maybe we'll do that. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it right now. I thought about using it for storage. I thought about a lot of different things with this one, but
Once you do the right thing and give it to your neighbor.
right now, just losing this engine. Sam's getting it, and that's what you're supposed to do when your friends are in need. You got to be there to, help them out.
When you come over and spread gravel in your driveway in the hot
There's
sun,
other people need help,
can't
but
do
I
no
can't
fucking
help
different.
everybody.
You know, you promised, you said
So
you
there's the
would.
compressor we
Told
drug
us.
out. We blew all the dirt off the top of that tank on this Grand Prix
I
when we
bet
pulled
that
that
has
fuel
hell
pump
pressure.
out.
Right?
And rooster right there.
Lucky you didn't blow the tank out of the car.
One of my roosters. Yeah. It lives here.
Hey,
It's
Barry,
mine. It don't belong to nobody. The guy
You
that
can
had
pet
them,
my rooster
just let
and my
them go.
hog.
He told me and everybody, you can have them. I don't want them anymore. So there you go. They don't belong to nobody.
Here we go. We're getting mentioned.
65 Plymouth Barracuda. You guys got one of them?
No.
Referring to.
No, but you know what I got, Barry?
Got a Valiant though.
Hang on, Barry. I don't need it 1,000 cars because I have something you don't have. I have quality over quantity.
You know what we do have though? Your family that wishes us a Merry Christmas, Happy Birthdays. When's the last time one of your family members got a hold of you and wished you a happy holiday, Barry? Checked on you.
Hey, you know what I do have though? I have something rarer than anything you have in your yard, Barry. One of only 208 cars ever built. So, I mean, that's something.
Again, you keep mistaking quantity over quality, buddy.
That's where you're fucking Roadrunner.
I mean, we haven't anybody at that generation. Anybody, yes, we do.
Troll. How about a 68 Skylar or 68 Coronet?
Parts car.
How about
No.
a 70 6 Coupe de Ville.
Well,
Got
hold
one
on,
of them?
they're up there in
Cadillac
fuck.
Coupe de Ville, 2 doors.
Demo car.
Nah, bunch of dreamers.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You ain't got nothing.
Not a damn thing.
You got nothing like I got. I've been collecting like Toby Hedlicky for 40 years.
Oh yeah, collecting.
When he did on a bigger scale. How about a Fox body? I got like 3 or 4 of them.
Had one.
How about a 64 Dodge 880? Got one of them?
Don't
No,
care,
I'd
they're
like to,
ugly.
though. I'd like to.
How about a Crown Vic? I got 2 of them. How about a Hearst?
Don't
You got a
want
Hearst?
Why the fuck
How
would I
about a
want
tow
one?
truck? How many tow trucks you guys got?
one. Had to.
Anything. One guy's got a vehicle he bought out of a gravel pit, a piece of just trash.
Why didn't you mention about
garbage,
poor man's speed shot's got,
Chevy,
bitch?
Caprice,
Right.
just junk. Started up, lifters clicking, belts
See, Barry
squealing.
won't mention a Charger or anything that I have because people come looking for that content, and then therefore I make better content
He
than
don't
Barry.
mention the
Therefore,
channel. I mean, he won't even mention Bitch Boys Garage because you go Google Bitch Boys Garage, you'll find it.
but Barry won't mention anything about our cars because people come looking for our cars to subscribe to our cars because I make better content than Barry.
Piece of shit. Smell like shit.
Smell like your house.
Look like shit. And how about a 70 Roadrunner? You got one of them?
No, got a 74 Charger though.
That's
You got it.
208 made, rarer than that fucking hunk of
Bunch
junk.
of dreamers.
Yeah.
Bunch of
We'll see
dreamers. Look,
which
you know.
dreamer's driving
You know,
which
You know,
Scott's
there.
car
How about a
first.
quad, you know?
Yeah.
Anybody got a quad? How about a rancher? You got a rancher?
No, I want one.
I got
You
a
got
quad to
one
put a wrench
anymore?
all over the road.
None of you guys do.
In fact,
You
I
can
got
try
4
to
or 5
act
quads.
like you
Listen.
pull up an old archives from your channel. Put on, oh, I got one. No, you don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't, man. You ain't riding. You ain't doing nothing with it because you don't have it.
Oh, you're right.
How about a 68 Skylark? You got one of them?
Yep.
How about a
I
Catalina?
got, no, I don't. I have a 69 GS.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah. Anyways, so get back to
I don't have a Skylark. I
my
have a
weed
GS.
spraying. Yeah, they're all dying.
Like you're
Look at
like,
that.
what got you mad, dog?
We got a Craftsman
You
T110.
need a
You
hug.
got one of them? Brand new, 2024.
And fucking my life last night got you
You
mad
know
into.
that-
How
You know
about a
about that? Rent-A-Center's
63
got that.
convertible Valiant? Got one of them?
Yeah,
How
got
about a
a Valiant.
motorhome? I got like 3 or 4 of them.
Don't want one.
Why would I want one?
Definitely ain't got no Roadrunner. You got nothing cool. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
I think my subscribers would say otherwise,
But
Barry.
again, why don't you mention what we do have if it ain't nothing cool? Again, around here, it's quantity. It's second. Quality is first.
I'll make a bet, Barry, because I don't doubt you'll watch this whole life. I'll make you a bet. Why do you want to bet? I will put the stake to my channel that my 74 Charger's on the road before your Mach None, your fucking Roadrunner, your fucking Skylarks, your Charger, your Challenger. I will delete both my fucking channels if any of them cars on the road before my Roadrunner's on the road, my fucking Charger's on the road. Won't happen. You know why? Because again, you lack the skill, the ability, the knowledge, the fucking will. You're just a lazy old fucker that's wasted his whole life.
And dude, listen, man, if I could have just went to my mommy and whined, and my mom would have given me money like yours did, fuck, I'd have 90 cars too, probably.
I mean, hell.
No, I wouldn't.
Hell.
No, hold on, that's a lie, because I wouldn't have 90 cars.
Okay.
Because I would
We're
pass
back
them
here
on.
at Beamer and Son Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. So, the Gone in 60 Seconds trilogy keeps going. We got
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
another comment of a guy left. He said, well,
So,
that's a 73. No. It was a 71.
hey, Bear.
You said it's a 73 though, Barry.
No, Barry. You're right, but if you're going to talk the shit like you want to talk, then you might want to know the full story. So, it was a 71. So, yes, it was, but it was dressed up as a 73, and it wasn't a Mach 1. IMDb, which would know their shit, right? The yellow Mustang Eleanor is a 71 fastback playing the part of a 73 Mach 1. So technically, both are correct. Damn, bro. I didn't even like the show that much, and I fucking knew more about the situation than Barry does.
We got the Googles, guys.
I mean, and guys, get this. On every video of Beamer and Sons Garage, the comments are turned off. Every one of them. Shorts, everything. Like, how is your videos going to get out there if there's no engagement with the fucking people, the little people that are watching?
Can't engage unless you tell him how great he
The
is. This is your
original Gone in
engagement.
60 Seconds in 1974.
I mean, you ain't
With
blocking
eight-
commenting on our channel, Barry. Why don't you come say what you gotta say? I mean,
Fuck, go live with me and Jeff. Come on, Bubba. I'll fucking eat you alive, and you know that.
He's the director, the star, the stunt
Eat Brits, and I
man,
can eat your
the
stupid
guy
ass.
behind the camera, the producer. The only thing he didn't do was edit it. He had
Stop
somebody edit it
sucking
for
the
him.
man's
Okay,
cock,
I
Barry.
see you. Okay,
Jesus.
Okay. What else?
The movie ended stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the first one. I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, but it's all personal opinion.
What? Think
I
about
see.
it. It's the biggest cliffhanger. The dude turns him into the police. Then they have a 40-minute chase scene.
Right.
Then the movie just ends. So what happened to the dude that turned him in? Did he kill him? Did he fucking just leave him alone? I mean, why leave it like that?
Here.
And the police chase was alright, but it ain't like it was the best police chase I ever fucking seen.
There wasn't no
It ain't like
bullet.
they jumped fucking, they didn't Dukes of Hazzard
My
that
boy.
shit. I mean,
There was one
Yeah, you
jump
wouldn't want to mess
in
with
the
me if
whole
he's,
chase scene.
maybe
if he's with me, because he will eat you.
jumped into a phone. There
He's-
might have been two or
you
three.
can
So
see
I'm
us.
gonna speak on this, Barry, just so we're clear.
My boy.
After
Yeah,
that.
you wouldn't want to mess with me if he's with me, because he will.
Barry, if you sick your fucking dog
Barry,
on,
I hope your dog can eat lead if you stick it on somebody.
if we go somewhere and you sick your fucking dog on me, Barry, you have made it clear your dogs are aggressive. I hope for your sake your dog's wearing a vest.
I have the right to defend ourselves.
You have made it clear that you dislike me and Dad, that you hate us,
And now you're gonna stick your
that
dog
you'll
on us.
sick your dogs on us. Let that be known.
Plenty of video proof of that shit, homeboy.
And Ohio honors a fucking Indiana gun permit, dumb fuck. You can't threaten people with your fucking dog, and then why
You can
when
see how
you sick
stout
your
he
dog
is,
on
dude.
somebody and they get
When he
the dog
came
is
here,
no
he
longer
was
there.
stand, you can see his ribs. He eats real good.
Look
Brian
at
feeds him extra,
him.
and I'm always giving
When
him.
he bends, you
You know,
should not
extra
see his
ribs.
rib cage.
He looks
Yeah,
better than
he's
the other
good
dogs
dog.
do.
There's nothing wrong with him. You know, when he got.
Besides,
beat,
Brian wished he would never brought him around.
I think kind of missing or chewed off or whatever. They beat him pretty bad. But here, he'll never get beat.
Well, he's like
He's
your
a winner.
car, so just sit around and not do nothing.
Yeah.
They'll also never get fed.
So anyway, get back to the Eleanor. The movie was in 1974, and it was a 71 Mach 1. And it had a plastic bumper. So, this is a 72, and it's got a steel bumper. That's a 72 Mach 1. It has a Endura bumper, which is the plastic bumper. Urethane, what do you want to call it? And it was available
Oh, wow.
option. But we're going back to the Gone in 60 Seconds again. This car is kind of a replica of the original movie
Replica,
car.
okay.
It's a 71 Mach 1.
Up
And it
until
was
just
a
now, you never know.
73.
I mean, it
Yeah.
does look like the
Got some
fucking
other
one
ones.
in the
Oh,
chase
it's a
scene. I
68
mean, after it was all
movie.
done getting beat up.
That's the Gone in 60 Seconds 2000. I'm talking about the original movie,
The
1974.
better one of the two, in my opinion.
So that
My
actually was
opinion.
a 67. It was a 67 KR or 500 KR or KR 500, however you want to put it. And you know that's something else too. They had so many in that
Chip Foose
movie.
built like 5
There
of them
was
for
a
the
bunch
movie.
of them that got destroyed. There was only 2 left. So
No.
who knows if a couple of the bodies weren't
Hang
maybe
on.
68 back.
Barry, I want you to re-Google that because you're misspeaking there. I'm going to give you a chance to put up video tomorrow correcting yourself. You're misspeaking there. And here's the thing. Again, where is the video clip with Toby Halicki's wife letting his stunt driver take that car out and drive it and beat it up? Where is this clip? I have done nothing for 3 fucking days besides Google this shit on my spare time trying to find these videos because I wanted to find it. There is not one. The information I can find is she don't even own like a running version. She owns the one from the chase scene that got beat up. It's currently on loan to the Peterson Museum, Car Museum. She does own one of the Chip Foose cars, which is in her private collection. There's no information of her letting a stunt driver in the early 2000s drive around that yellow fucking piece of shit from the first one,
Yeah, it was an acid trip.
Or-
He was a stuntman.
or that she even owns that one. Barry, if you got all this proof, prove it. I would love to see the clip.
Why aren't you listening?
I would love to see a clip with her letting a stuntman drive his car, and I would love to find it. Please point me in the right
I
direction.
mean, instead of that woman, it was some crack hoe man next to him, and they was running around and they ate a guardrail. Jesus Christ, he told you all about it.
Fastbacks. I'm sure every single one was a 67. I'm sure he probably had a couple 68s in that, in the actual part of that making of that movie. You know, all the grass scenes and stuff. What's that? Oh, that's him.
Well, no, 67 was the case. Well, you got it.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Barry, I had a question. That movie is so popular. It's so
That's your
fucking.
fucking-
Hope we clear that up. I'm talking about the original Gone in 60 Seconds movie. So check it out if you guys haven't seen it. And we'll see the next.
Hey, Bubba, that movie was so popular in 1974, right? It was so popular, right? And it's even a cult classic today. Cult classic, dude, right? Then why, when you Google Eleanor, does that, you have to dig to find that car, the one from 1974. When you Google Eleanor, the one from the early 2000s pops up. You have to dig to find anything on that car. Why is that? It's called classic. What's that fucking one from the 70s? Not Two-Lane Blacktop, the other one. Where they moved about the driving around.
American Graffiti?
Yeah, American Graffiti. You know, the cars from that you could Google and they pop right up. Or even the one from Two-Lane Blacktop. You know, that 55 or whatever the fuck pops up. Why does that car is so fucking popular, so many people know what that car is, then why don't that one pop up? Why does the Eleanor from 2000 pop up, Barry?
Bye-bye. My Eleanor car. Big block. 460. And we did some work on the grill. And now you can open it real easy. And of course the hinges have been sprayed. We notched out the grill a little bit for the latch. And it's just real easy to open now. Looks like it needs a little bit more work.
Listen to what Barry points out here.
Let's catch it on something. Let's catch it on. I don't know if I sprayed that. No, I didn't spray the latch itself. There's still some bolts that are missing all the way up through there. And all the way up through here. And the fenders are rotted, and the apron's rotted. You can see the apron's rotted here. On that right there, the front apron. Rear's aprons are, I think the rear aprons are patchable. You patch that problem. I'm not replacing them. No way.
You're not
I
gonna
got
fix
one already
anything.
bought here, and I had to get one over here. And there's got to be some, oh man, that radiator support is, whew, it's rough. Look at that, cut and broke and split. Rusted, yeah, we'll get it patched up. That's what they make a MIG welder for.
How many of y'all want to put your bets in now by the end of summer this car is still sitting in the same fucking spot? Or broken half because Barry thought he could drive it? What do you want to take your bets on? And now, did you guys hear what Barry said there? So, your rad support would have to be replaced. It's rotted. It's junk. Why would you put all that shit back in there to have to pull it back up to fix your rad support? What sense does that make? Just leave it the fuck alone until you got all the parts to fucking do the job.
It'll be never. Because
No.
he has to have a video. He has to try to get that money.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's so Barry, when he walks out, he can look out on the fucking field of the great junkyard
So
and
broken
actually
dreams.
actually just look at that car and go, yeah, I'd put a grill in that car. Man, that car looks great. And he can sit there and pretend in his mind he's Toby Halicki and the camera fucking on the hood facing him, fucking pounding gears, fucking like he's a legend, and he's not. Nobody in their right mind would put a grill in a car to pull it back out to put a core support in.
Nobody might put a girl in that car anyway. Car's toast.
Nobody would. I mean, do you know how hard it's going to be to replace all them aprons? The reason why it's not going to be the back ones, especially, because the engine's in the way. It'd be a fucking nightmare to get in there and weld.
Yeah, it would.
That's like me and Dad going out there and dropping that 302 and that 6.7 going, well, we still got to do all this fucking framework, but here you go. Why? That's work that I could have put into another project
Little up there.
and not had to just more go 30 steps
Yeah, and
back.
that tree fell on it. I mean, it really messed up. I have to do some alignment. Some adjustment. get that perfecto. But you know, let's face it, guys. From where we came from, this thing had, I think, one headlight hanging in it, no grill. It had this junky.
You
Bent,
did
twisted,
some zip
mangled
ties and some
bumper.
fucking headlights.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. Fuck.
I mean, look at that thing.
And changed the bump. Holy shit, Barry. Fuck. We're all wrong.
Junk.
You're an expert.
Little bit, yeah, okay. Okay, you want that? My good friend Little Bill gave me that bumper, so cool. Got it on there and got the grill in it, got the headlights in it. Hey, Eleanor's looking up. So, hope that helps you guys. The original.
Damn, Barry. 9 hours and 44 views. Hang on. I posted a video last 12 o'clock today. I wonder what the number was. Huh. That's better than your shit. 13 hours, 157 views. Holy shit, Barry. Fuck me, dude. Huh. It's almost like, you know, certain people on here make better content than the other person, but besides the point.
1974, gone in 60 seconds, was a 71 model.
No.
And it had the Enduro bumper.
I proved you wrong on that one. It was a 71 portraying a 73. So yes, you're right. But so was the other person, jackass.
It was available in the Mach 1. Now, I've seen some Mach 1s with the steel bumper, so that tells me you could order it any way you wanted it.
No shit,
That's what it
Sherlock.
was. You can probably still do it to this day. You can order the car how you want it, or a truck, or whatever it is. And of course, if I wanted a 72 fastback Mach 1 and bought one new, I could order it with an Enduro bumper or a steel one, whatever I wanted.
Holy
Whatever.
shit.
Any kind of paint package, wheels, tires,
Whoa.
station.
You mean
Whatever.
you could have ordered with any
All right, guys.
option?
We'll see the
Huh. That's almost like that's the point
Here's
of options.
Skylark. Got one of them?
Or GS. Don't have a Skylark or GS though.
How about a 70 Roadrunner? Talking.
No, but I got a 74 Charger Rally, one of 208 made. That's rarer than that car, but not to toot my own horn, because again,
Might not be as desirable.
it's quality over quantity, but
There are haters out there. Hey, you guys got one of them? No, I don't think you do.
hey, Barry, I tell you what, though. I still have time to get one of them. Buddy, what's to change the fact that you got one you'll never do anything with? That fucker will never see pavement. At least, Barry, if when you die and I buy that car, at least I'll be able to put it back on pavement, Bubba.
Alright.
Because I have the ability. Who would
How about
want
a
it?
hydraulic wrecker?
The
about a
fucking record's
65
rotted the
Catalina?
fuck out.
How about
No, Barry, unlike you, I actually have a 65 Pontiac Le Mans actual sports coupe. By the way, bucket seat, the high horsepower, the higher output engine. You dumb fuck, 'cause you don't know what a sports coupe is. You just think it sounds cool.
72 fastback?
Because here's some knowledge for you, dumb fuck. A sports coupe would have came bucket seat, console, the higher output engine. You dumb fuck, and you better tell by the VIN, you stupid fucker. So they gave you a sports coupe with fucking a bench seat and a 2-barrel 389, plus the Venturi package, as you want to call it, the Ventura package. You fucking dumb bastard. Do you not think before you speak? You just let that fucking parakeet mouth overload that fucking little fucking chihuahua ass.
Mustang. How about a 72 Mach 1? You guys ain't got nothing. What I was going
No, but I got a 6.7 Mustang that's solider than any of your fucking Mustangs. And that's sad.
to
I got a
Harley.
6.7 Mustang when I get started on here in a month or two, and I get done with it, will be 10 times solider than your Mach None.
bought out of the gravel pits is pure shit. And the other ones are a bunch of dreamers too, so they ain't got nothing either.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough of that. So hope that helps you clear that up with this 60 seconds trilogy. See the
Damn, Barry. My ASPCA video is really gonna piss you off then. Whatever I did last night pissed you off.
In the archives.
So how do I pull up archived videos to make them look like new videos? Can you enlighten me on that, Barry? Because like, if I could do what you did by doing 3 videos in a row and my subscribers not getting bored and unsubscribing, then I want to learn this. Because you did like 6 videos on the same topic and saying the same shit over and over and over.
Look at the views on it, dude. I mean, views don't lie. I mean, you can have all the subs you want, but fucking views is where it's at, and the views don't lie. You can have 5,000 subs, and if you only get 2 views, you ain't relevant. You're not doing anything. I mean, that should tell you something.
Hell, you're getting worse. Barry's getting worse views now than he was fucking. Here, I'll just play his first video. And we'll look at the views between now and what he did 3 days ago.
Our crew services cars from bumper to bumper.
Oil change, tire rotations, repairs.
So this video was done 5 years ago. Look at the views. 509 views, okay? We're not going to watch the video because it's shit and I don't care to watch it. But, now let's go to... I'm going to give Barry... I'm going to give him a couple days to get subscribers up. So we're going to go back to his archives, he wants to call it. Right? Let's see here. Let's do the Eleanor one from 1 day ago. Okay?
Don't say we did.
Oh, sorry. It's the Pontiac video. Look, 590 views in fucking 5 years. Now look what he got as of a day ago. And I'll even go to the one before this.
What's that say? 58 views?
58 views. So you ready?
Third movie was made with
This is a day ago. This is one of his Eleanor videos. 143 fucking views. How is it that a video that was the fucking starter video for your channel has more fucking views when you had less subs
Well, I mean, it's been there
Then-
for years. I mean, it's
than the
kinda
video from a day ago with you having all the subs? Now I'm gonna shout some people out. No association with me at all. Barry, the big YouTuber that used to shout out, go look at his views, look at his subs. Look what he gets as views. That's how you know. Pole Barn, look at his views versus his subs. Look at those. Viscript, same principle. Dylan McCool, same principle. That's how we know that you buy bots, homie, and that most of them fucking views are you and Ryan watching your own shit, getting high off of it. Because people with big numbers and big subscribers that aren't all bots
The subs you
get at least half of what their fucking subscriber count is as far as view-wise.
The many subs you got, you should get at least 1,500 views a video.
Bubba.
But when all you do is go make clickbait shit all the time, I mean,
You don't make engaging listen, Barry don't make engaging content unless he says something racist or he has Mr. Obvious. That's the only, he can't do the car thing and have engaging content like Viscript or Dylan McCool or any of the other people that Barry wants to shout the fuck out.
because, listen, if you don't tell Barry how great he is, he'll attack you. He'll delete your comment and attack you. I mean, you tell him got real man comments.
He's a spoiled baby that needs to have a spank on the ass.
I try to give you a ring with me, you're not spanking him. Don't know about how tough he is, but that's every opportunity to prove how tough he is legally. Offer pain, everything else.
I'm gonna give him a fucking Charger or a fucking Dart or a GS.
Hell, I even said Ryan can come hold your hand in the ring. That's nothing to brag about, dude. Look behind you. God damn, dude. Right.
Sitting for 20 years in runs.
Fucking Riri.
It's really sad 'cause that's the best. At this point right here is the best that car is ever going to be.
matter, Ryan? You couldn't afford new front tires? This is back when Capital One was paying all your guys' shit, huh?
No, it's back when Mommy was paying all that shit.
Damn, that was it?
That's the McCain ship, folks.
Carl never really.
Randy dog. Randy.
That one's dead. I didn't even know that one was a thing.
That dog dodged the bullet, died young, probably.
Right?
Super spike.
Now I'm looking. You
This
see
is
the Roadrunner?
2014. Sheba.
Look at the house, dude.
Before the war.
Yeah, look at that. Look at. I mean, before Barry destroyed it, like he does
Sheba,
everything.
Sheba. Sheba. '65 Catalina there.
Look at that car, dude. But Barry's saving cars.
Piggy.
That's my point.
The Piggy dog. Piggy Wiggy. Piggy. How you doing, Piggy? Piggy.
Barry, when you save a car,
Piggy, Piggy.
you're not supposed to look at 6 years later and go, "Oh my God, dude, look how far this car's fallen."
Piggy. Piggy.
I got one of them. I'll do one of them. That's what I mean. Why 85 cars? I mean,
Big Red.
You fucking Riri.
'69 Cadillac.
Look at the Roadrunner, dude. Look at the Roadrunner.
My '65 Mustang.
That was a parts car. You liar, you lying fucker. Look at the Roadrunner.
My dad's '70 Roadrunner.
Talk about that motor in.
71 Buick Skylark. Once again, 70 Roadrunner. Dun, 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 dun.
That right there.
73 Challenger.
I think that's the one that's up front. Now.
There's the garage.
72 Mach. 73, I think. 66.
I mean, that's sad at this point that already said it's so long to right away. It's ours.
Yep.
65 Mustang, my other one. Dad's 74 Challenger.
You're
My
right.
other 65 Plymouth Barracuda.
You're right. That's the one. That's,
Right.
let's rewind and look at that car,
A 68 Cornet.
shall we? I think we shall.
72 Mach.
I don't care about that. Let's check that car.
Buick Skylark. Once again. 70 Roadrunner. Dun, 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 dun. 73 Challenger.
Barry, you haven't done shit with that car since that car was put on that property, bitch. Look at it.
72 Mach.
You lying fucker.
66 Tempest. 65 Mustang, my other one. Dad's 74 Challenger. My other 65 Plymouth Barracuda. A 68 Cornet.
Dude, he
Four
has
door.
let these cars rot away to nothing, dude.
Once again, my 71 Buick Skylark.
But why do you do that, dude?
After every that word you say.
Yeah.
Pickup truck. And many other cars.
That would get nerve-wracking if I had to work with you.
I mean, that's why I can't fucking work stuff. He really is.
That's right there, it's a 69 Monk.
He's that much special.
Look at that car!
It's snowing right now.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, this shouldn't amaze me, dude, but these cars were halfway decent cars, dude, before Barry got his hands on them.
And red.
Look at the property, the house, dude.
I mean, look at everything, dude. He has fucking destroyed this place and everything
Pretty
on
cool.
it.
That tripper's in the same spot.
Mike gives a flying fuck about the Cadillacs.
My
I can tell
69
you that.
Cadillac.
Are you like tasting the cheese off your
Wish
teeth?
it was still running.
I mean, the only thing I can fucking think of is a nervous tick. But it would get nerve-wracking. If I had to work with them stocking shelves, dude, I would fucking do that.
Looks like
That's-
water's leaking into it too.
That's not me being mean.
That's
That's
right.
just after every word. Yeah, I couldn't deal with it. Just couldn't.
I'm about to smack their lips all the time, shit.
It's almost as bad as seeing somebody fucking chew on a cigarette while
It
they're
tells
talking.
me I need to get tarps for these cars bad.
Why is it your place to talk about every fucking car, Ryan?
I thought I should get parts for these cars
Oh,
back.
they say parts. I thought they said tarps. Either way, why is it your place to buy parts for every car there?
Because they're his cars, his place.
Well, we know he buys parts for Daryl Dad's cars.
What? What's missing off Barry's house now that's there?
Wrap around porch. The whole rest of the porch is gone.
No, it's something else. Dude. See the corner? Is there like a whole room missing off of it? Like that little
I
triangle
don't
room?
think so. It's just the porch is dilapidated and fell off. Like if I was running and I moved out there, dude, that's where I would have moved, is in that fucking little place.
The fuck? Is that somebody talking about a tree? Fucking tripping, man.
Spikers! Spiking. Spiky, spiking.
I don't know. We're down there. Hallucinating, folks. Flashback.
Seeing Charlie in the trees.
Look like somebody in a red hat crashed over by a tree. Like back over all the red hat.
Barry's taking a shit. Dad used to see people in trees.
That's very true. Very, very true, man. I chased him up down to the fuck. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Y'all thought he was a plant.
Very true, man. Very, very true.
We can joke about it still, but it doesn't get old. I laughed the first time Dad told me about it, and I still laugh to this day.
I don't hardly admit I'm fucking nuts, dude. I mean, that psychosis ain't no fucking joke, dude.
Yeah, it was.
I knew it.
Need to hook it up there. Evil.
Watch that dude in the 70s that porn
You
star.
haven't seen the motherfucker by a tree. I mean,
Oh, damn. Yeah.
and the forgotten dog. Ryan, buddy, you are a lazy motherfucker. I mean, I think you're lazy too, but this kid, man, I mean,
Straw right there.
That's bad. The generation before me is lazy.
just because you work, have the job, dude. I'm talking about like in life, dude. He is a fucking lazy.
He looks dorkier then than he does now.
Come to my fucking show.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Sheba. How you doing?
I don't think Ryan likes that dog, you guys. Oh, we're gonna get to see the humble abode before he moved into it. Or after
They
he moved
threw up
into it.
before they got any cars there. There's one where I mean, it was alright place, man.
Hold that with the other hand, I should go in the house.
What the fuck?
You're not an animal order though, bud. What are you, a cat farmer?
Yeah, Barry. That's what happens with ice. You know, when it's water, when it's cold, it freezes, turns to ice.
You just stepped on a cat. Just kicked the cat and said, move! And you can tell these people in the government. You can just tell dude, the houses like that because they're just scrubs, dude. I mean,
Like the guy that lived up on Normal Hill at Grandpa was
our
talking
house
about.
ain't the nicest place to live, but it's clean. I mean, as clean as a shithole could possibly be. It's like in the kitchen, and the cabinet's back in the kitchen, it's even better, but like I said, back off the wall, because that one plug-in ain't working. And that plug-in runs to the other plug-in, so I'm not sure what the fuck happened.
Oh, Barry got shit in his ass. Didn't wipe it right. Look.
Moving his board around.
Probably dishes his mom gave him.
Look, that different door, that door has a window.
Oh, it's even bad then.
Look, it's already boarded up. Look at that shit.
Holy shit. Brian's like, how the fuck do I get over there?
Wow, dude. Wow, that's all I can say. Fucking order, dude.
So, opera windows in it. There's another
Oh.
one there. Well, look whose content that is.
Man, I'm so sick of this homo's voice. I hear this shit in my sleep.
You can go fuck yourself, you know that? I'm gonna take you.
When I'm asleep and I'm hearing this voice, I usually am fucking myself. I'm trying to find my fingers on the ground.
I hope the gym is
But
too
wish
alive
more
tonight.
scent control? Introducing the new Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. New Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
I let you come in. You already
Okay,
start bad
well,
about me. Go back outside.
Here we are back again in Beamer and Son garage.
Let me go back.
Our last call I showed you how to use the friendly Bond Annie on the cylinder to polish the cylinder.
I'm gonna show
to fix
Grandpa's
that
video.
Polish a cylinder. You
We
don't ever
fixed
heard
it
of
so
that?
good.
I don't know how many
and
tanks are
like
in here,
this.
but polish a
We blew
cylinder.
the belt clear off the car.
You don't want a cylinder
Well,
to
luckily the
have
belt
cross action be kind of
It's
rough. You know?
shot. We never
Look,
changed
polish,
the belt.
it
It's
just
the original
shiny.
belt. So today we're going to show you how you change a belt on a car.
Yeah,
So
that's
first
what
of
he-
all, you got to get
when
the
he
old
goes
belt
off
out.
about pole barn, I still people how to change the fan
So
belt.
the old belt out.
How many cars have fan
And
belts?
we're getting the old
like
belt
that?
out.
I mean,
You know what's sad though? At that point when he went off on pole barn, most YouTubers by that point could have named off more things than oil changes
I
and
mean-
belt changes.
I mean, like most YouTubers won't address any kind of drama because they don't. They're trying to run a channel, you know what I mean? And drama is okay for a channel like this, but for a car channel, it's really not a place to have it. I mean, people don't log on to. Most people don't like this kind of shit. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. It's not coming out right. It's just most people's not going to address the drama. Like haters, like if I was a famous YouTuber, I wouldn't even address the haters at all, no matter what they
And the
say.
fans, the pulleys,
Ever. You know what I
trying
mean?
to fight it, getting it out. Okay, so there you are. There's your old belt.
Because all Barry wants
Now, here's
is
Beaver.
one channels to shout him out. That's
It's
all.
on garage.
Because no
We're on
matter
a
how
budget.
people see what Barry is,
So,
somebody's going to click it.
We're not going to buy a new one. We're going to find a used belt here. That's something I picked up out of the garage. I save everything. And we're going to see if we can find one that'll fit.
Because you're a hoarder.
But that was too short. That one ain't going to work. That was too short. I'll come over here.
Yeah, we keep
Go
showing.
through our archive of belts over here. See if we can't find one.
Archives of belts. Is that what it is? An archive of belts? An archive would be more
garage. We
like
save
that.
everything.
Books.
My
Yeah,
father
something
owned
like
a
that.
trucking company. But Dad owned a trucking company.
I guess you could use it like that if you wanted to.
He saved all his belts, like father, like son. And here's my dad's collection of belts right
So
here.
he's into little girls too?
And we're going to see if we
Talking
can
about his
find
dad.
one to fit right here.
Oh.
Okay, so, no, that's too long.
He robbed his dad's belt collection because his dad ran a trucking company.
Hey man, come on brother.
That's too long.
Damn it.
These are too wide. That's too short.
That wasn't cool, man.
Too wide, too long.
Barry doesn't even know what the fucking last couple did been. That was it the beginning or the last. That will tell you the link.
Too long. Too
Um,
wide, too long.
I think it's the first two numbers of the belt.
Too
I don't
short.
know, but I can't remember right now. First two numbers of the belt, I think they link.
Way too short. Hey, just right. Let's try
Yeah.
this belt right here.
Give it
This looks like this belt might be a little too short, but let's see
Hey,
if we
does
can make it
Ancient
work.
Age still want something to do with you, Barry?
I don't know if they do or not. I mean, that's between them. I mean,
One thing about working
Because
on
you
cars-
stopped shouting them out a long ass time ago. Stop wearing their shirt a long ass time
I think
ago.
that's before we ever started.
Yeah.
You might be able to make something work and save yourself
First
a
Barry's
trip to the
fucking
parts
tweets
store.
and little girls. It was like,
And,
fuck that. Yeah, I got kids. I got
That's
granddaughters.
exactly what we're going to do here. Try to do anyway. We hate going to the parts store. We hate them getting our money. But sometimes you have to. And there's nothing you can do about it. It is too short.
Call your mom.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
all
on the
right.
right groove or not. Yeah, we're on the wrong groove. That would help if we get on the right groove. Okay. Gotta be in the right groove to the car. Now this thing here being the wrong engine, it's got some issues with the belts and the pulleys.
Huh?
What?
So we gotta get it on that right, perfect right there. Okay, so there we
So
go there.
belts
Now, if you'd help me out
So-
and bump the
so
starter.
pulleys
The belt's too
are
short.
vehicle
I've already
specific,
loosened
not
the
engine
alternator up,
specific.
the way in,
That's what I'm saying, Barry.
and it won't fit. So we're gonna do an old trick of
Accessory
mine,
specific is what you should say.
where you take a screwdriver, and you put the screwdriver on the belt, and
I mean, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Just because the wrong engine's in the car, as long as you got all the accessories for it.
That was it. Yep.
But he can't figure out why he's not a big time YouTuber. I mean, he's it all.
With bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo traps. Zevo attracts and traps bugs 24/7 using a blue and UV light with no odor and no mess for effortless protection. Zevo, people friendly.
What we got? Oh, the 318 Ruster. Listen to the bog in that.
here's that screwdriver.
Your thumb's in the screen,
See if I can
dumbass.
find one in the shop of mine. I'm sure I got a screwdriver somewhere. There we go. There's my Challenger. That's my drag car right there. 74 Challenger.
You know what the challenge is?
car.
You getting out of the garage?
56 miles.
It's been an ongoing process for 4 fucking years and you couldn't tell it by looking at it.
There we go. Actually, that one's better. We love the Challenger. We put a frame rail in it, lead spring over there, shackles, and we're fixing this car up too.
Yeah, we've seen that, Barry. When was this video posted?
Old car. Wow.
Hang on. Let's see here.
What the fuck?
5 years ago. You opened that door tomorrow, Barry, and it looks identical as it did 5 years ago. No process at all.
What's
No,
that
I mean
about?
progress. Alternator.
As
What?
soon as I pulled that off, I pulled that wire off,
Okay.
and it killed it.
Obviously.
So yeah, let's see if we
Obviously.
can
You
get it
can't
fired
hook up
back
anything
up.
to do. I forget.
Drop it to the front box. That'll run. It was running. It was running good too. So I pulled that jump box off now. It's got a hot wire problem too. You gotta run a hot wire over to it. It's gotta have a jump box up to it. It's the only way to run too. Jump box or nothing.
Yeah, 'cause that's how
I
I
know
work.
things, a lot about these things around here like that.
The bear gonna pull up
Battery
the
sit
Walmart and
around.
just be like, hey, where's your plug-in?
You know, they go dead if you don't use them.
Sure, headlights
Air
out
cleaner
there.
back on. The Summit, we like the Summit air cleaner.
Like some.
We really do. Put the window on there. I'm kind of a firm believer of air filters and keeping dirt and debris from getting down in the engine. Okay, let's try this again with the jump box.
Well, why? I thought they ran better when you put dirt in the
The
carpet.
headlights are on too. Let's try this again here.
I'm confused.
Okay, so am I.
I don't think they're better when you
Box
put
is
rocks
still
in
got
the
power to
carpet.
start it.
We got
The headlights would help with the headlights at all. Anyway, they were on. I don't know why I had the headlights
Barry
on.
wanted to
I
be
guess I
body
thought I was
just
gonna
like
drive
mine so
somewhere.
bad he put a console in his fucking A-body.
That motherfucker runs like fucking great 8, dude. Come on, pump it, pump it, pump it.
Well, looks like I'm not going to get that very easily.
Epic fucking fail.
She just, she was running and she just wound down. So, jump box didn't have enough power to keep it going. So, we'll have to back up and pump.
I bet
We
that's
can
the
get
only
it moved out of the way so that we
fucking
can
thing he knows is to back up.
Get the Omega up here.
It's the only thing he fucking knows about anything.
I tried another battery and it was dead too. So,
37 batteries are in
probably
there.
gonna have to go out there and rob the Optimum battery out of the Omega. Yeah, we'll just do that. The Omega's worth an Optimum battery. We'll just we'll rob Peter and pay Paul just to get this done.
Hey, Dad, that Fury has the same fucking K-frame as the Charger
That's what
has.
you gotta do
You think
around
the holes are
here.
walled on it?
You know, when you don't have an
It does
unlimited
have a
budget,
change. Are you sure?
like some of
Yep.
these shows you
Rubber,
see,
rubber isolators in between.
you
Yeah,
know,
but
on Discovery
same
Channel and
style.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Same one. I got you.
You gotta-
Yeah, I'd say they're
You gotta
probably
use it what you got at your
they're
disposal.
Think
probably
they'll fix it?
dude. No, hell no.
So you have to
They're
rob
gonna
Peter
fix
and pay
anything. Also,
Paul.
he's old as fuck. He has
And,
no
uh,
energy to do nothing.
That's just the way it is.
I mean, he's out of health.
We don't
This
mind.
testosterone's in the
We
toilet.
still have just as much fun as
talking
these,
about, I'm
you know,
afraid
high
to put
dollar
that
in.
fuel pump in. You can't
Actually, we
check-
have more fun.
You can't drop a fuel tank, put a fuel pump in, then
Those guys
you
have got
shouldn't be
such
driving
an
a car.
overhead, and I don't have any, so, you know, I'm not paying outrageous money for you know, taxes and electric bills and all that kind of stuff. But they're paying. So I mean, in a way, I'm kind of blessed because I don't have the problems. You know, I don't have no employees to pay. You know, I'm just my little self, and all I gotta have is, you know, little lunch meat, bread, something to drink, and I'm good. So yeah, we're cheap here at Beamer Sound Garage. We don't eat a lot. We just get a pack of bologna and some cheese.
Nothing like that Dollar General fucking
Bars.
cheese.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's that fucking train around, dude.
There's some good man.
Listen to that throw berry.
Oh yeah,
You're so
yeah.
stupid.
Who needs all that money, huh? Look at this. This is Grip City.
Yep, that is awesome, Barry.
Oh yeah.
God,
Don't get much better than that, boys and girls.
I hope it does. Jesus
I think a 74 Dodge Charger with a 440 and a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
727 is better than
Now,
that.
this is a 3-speed, like I told everybody. The brakes that went out on the car, it's got a brake line, the one that goes back to the rear brakes. And I just remembered, I don't know how they brakes. That's why you heard a little grind, because I was rolling towards the garage with no brakes. After the reverse, and the reverse gear was my brakes. I
Wouldn't
wanted
if
to
you throw in
showcase
reverse and you're at 90 RPM and all wouldn't hurt
on
your
the track,
transmission?
but with no brakes, I don't think I really care. Yeah, I
That's something
do.
worth hearing, though.
Here at Beamer Stunt Garage, we don't care. We like to have fun.
What?
And that's all that matters. It's just having some fun. You like the air? Yeah, there. This is nuts. This is just where I come from at Recti Omega. Now I'm going back with a duster with no brakes.
Oh, God.
But you guys asked for it.
Tell you guys need to donate the $5 so we can save these cars.
Yeah. Whoa. And we want to go over there. That's where we hit that truck. Yeah, we don't want to go back there. This is where we're doing those donuts at.
I've yet to see you do a donut. Has anybody seen this clown actually do a donut?
No.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
donut?
Nice donut.
Oh, yeah.
Donut with a small
That
block.
accident was just falling, chasing
Hey,
her.
Bobby. Ain't nothing much better than that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. How many people you know can do something like this? I think we must have lost our, yeah, we lost our spare wheel. We had a wheel, there it is. We had a wheel on the deck lid, hold the deck lid down, and we lost our spare tire. Oh yeah. Now remember, I'm steering this with one hand, and this thing has power steering, but the pump is not
Man,
working.
you're such a badass driver, dude. You should better drive that
So we're
motherfucker
basically
to your nose.
strong arming this thing with my left hand and my right hand. So
I'd pay to see it.
Put your knees, dude. Put your knee hands on.
The old
You're
beer.
a professional.
that's okay. That's what we like to do, is we like to have fun. That's what it's all about here at Beaver Sun Garage. It's just having a ball.
And harassing young girls. Oh, next.
I'll come back over with the quad and pick up this tire. I'm not going to
Now I'm about back
bore
to
you guys picking that tire up.
Your words, not mine.
I don't want to hit my car. I just sold that car around. I want to hit that car. Don't hit the Mustang. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're making some runs with this poor guy's yard. I don't know who he is, man. Poor guy. I don't want to be the guy that owns his yard. Now, this is where it gets tricky at. When you're going downhill and you got no brakes. The bridge is partially washed out too. So you really gotta watch what you're doing. Yeah. I really want to drive on the track. But we're gonna go out here on the street, and that's not good. The street's right there, but it's a little private street. So there's one on my face. I hope over there.
Yeah, it's a dead end, Barry.
No brakes. I want to do a burnout, but I don't dare do it. No brakes. In one hand, trying to drive it.
The fact that you would take a chance to take it out on the road, just as far as you took it with no brakes, is dangerous.
Going through hit a little dirt right
You
there.
should have a
Slow you
license.
down. That's what I just did. I hit that little mound of dirt back there. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. And now I got to use reverse.
Ain't there been a deputy sheriff on that road? So it's not a private road. It's
It's just a dead end.
right. The deputy sheriff was controlling a private
Yep.
road.
It's just dead end.
And the job's done. We took it for a ride and we got it out of the way so we could get the Omega up there and blow a piece of metal in that fender. That's all I wanted to do.
Playing places all fucking day.
Oh, God damn, I heard.
And we'll shut her down and coast to a stop. And there you go. The 70 Ford Duster. 318 four-wheel car. We love this car.
Love this car.
And it does have wood grain over here.
Yeah.
And on the, I put that in there.
No, but the dash for being in Sun
I want to do
Garage.
this dash a little differently. I want wood grain all the way across. I got a wood grain dash here for it. So I'm going to swap that. It does have both gauges. It's got an alternator gauge, a temperature gauge, and a fuel
All
gauge.
of them had that, Barry.
Yeah, Barry,
Over
that
there,
bolt
it's
gauge
done
is
nice,
fucked
full
up.
pressure
I don't know
gauge.
if your car, dumbass.
And I was looking great about it even working, but
Can't you be
we don't have any brakes. Yeah, see the deck lid there? That spare tire was holding the deck lid down because the hinge has to be adjusted and then tightened up. So it hasn't been done yet. So we still got to do that. Let's pick up our our headlight and our cover. for the old car and stick it in the floorboard. There's some of the tools I was using, pliers, spare cutters, and some hammers to beat that fender out along with that chain. And that's all I took. That's all it took to fix it. I think it's a lot better than it was. It's still not perfecto, but it was kinked all the way up here. And I bent that down, and I still got a little high spot here. But after I weld a piece of metal in there and take it down, I'll probably smear some Bondo on it and make it perfecto. It was already damaged right here anyways. It was already hit from a previous accident, I guess, in his life. So yeah,
Car wasn't pretty blue
we're
at
gonna
one
fix the
time.
old Omega up. We're gonna make it better.
Never happened.
I just wanted to come back and show the progress on it. And of course, I want to take the Duster for a ride. You know, I got so many cars. This is the first time for the Duster to be started, you know, and it did pretty well. I had to set the idle up a little bit. And it's a one-wheel wonder. It needs a clutch. It needs a brake line fix. It needs tire work, a little bit of brake work. And this thing's ready to hit the street. I got a tag for it and everything. This thing's ready to be a force to be reckoned with on the show. But I need a clutch too. But the clutch will work for a while.
Man, Barry, you were disappointed
Yeah,
there. I
man,
mean,
has
you
to
bought all
come
that
in
shit and never have to go on
To
the
the garage
road.
so we can weld her up. I know there's a show called Weld Her Up, and it's no, fun to those guys. Sorry, those guys. It's just that's what I got to do. I got to weld it up. So
Why are
no
you
copyright infringements there. Just
what?
I got to weld a hole up. And
Smoking
there's
the
the hole.
glass
I got to put a
dick.
piece of metal in there and fix the hole. So I don't think that's anything bad at all there. Okay, let's pull the Omega up. I got a MIG welder in there. I wish I could have got that Mike Finnegan's welder he had
This
that he
is
gave away. But somebody got it that I guess is going to teach his son how to use it. And well, I got a son. He could have.
Yeah.
He could have benefited. But that's okay.
what? Your boy is 40-something years old. He should have to pay his own way. I am 26 and I have to pay my own way, motherfucker. I gotta go out there and buy it. Nobody's giving it to me.
After we shut this off, I'm gonna get to you.
The good thing about
Please
Omega
don't. I'm
is it's
still
got brakes.
smoking last night.
We just wrecked this thing a little bit ago. You guys remember?
Y'all imagine Ryan trying to weld something?
Right?
God, I love this car.
Dude is literally scared of his own
Car's so
shadow.
much fun.
Can you imagine a piece of slack hitting his arm?
Notice he wasn't on the idle now. When that wreck, I think that spark plug must have fouled out. Yeah, she used to run better than this than I. She's about ready to die. I'm trying to make it good. She's not gonna do it.
Smoking fucking 5 years ago, and that's just something that straight street comes up. Sorry, guys.
Now listen to her thing. Turn the keys
Damn
back on.
it, son of a bitch. Jesus, Barry.
Okay, here's the keys back on. And I'll pull the hot wire. Watch this, it'll still run. The hot wire's off right now. There's the hot wire.
Yeah.
Huh?
But it's
It
energy.
won't start unless you hook that hot wire up. It just shut off because it was, it was running so bad.
You know,
But it was still running with a hot wire
has
on board.
two, Barry.
And that's
One-
the Omega. I mean, that's her. That's an
One that
800
power
beater.
shuts off too when you hit the
You're
key,
doing
but so you
something
let
right.
go
Don't take
key,
this
cut
battery
back to
out.
12 volt.
Because we don't want to take a chance of sparks or something. Igniting this Optimum battery, throwing it in here, melting it.
Have to start
So we'll set it over here out of the way. But that's my 74 Challenger in the garage. We really like this Challenger. There's my tire changer we got over here. This Challenger is sporting a 456 Posi rear end, and there's my tire changer. Love that lay down tire changer.
Tombstone.
Just love that tire changer. There's those wheels I was telling you about I got. This thing has what they call a cool can on it. And right there, It's right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right down there. There's a
Look,
cool
the whole
can
top
right
of that
down
apron's
there.
rodded out.
There it is right
It's
there.
fucking turd like everything else you got.
I'm tapping into it.
I got
There's a
85
plug right here.
calls,
Cans.
but they're all
The
turds.
cool can's right here. The fuel line snakes around there, you pack that with ice. It runs up, it goes to the carburetor, and it's supposed to cool the fuel for, the maximum horsepower before it gets that carburetor. And this car is bad to the bone. It's a 340. This is a real 340. Built to the gills. It's got a radical cam, big aluminum radiator. This is a former 10-second car in a quarter mile. And those are
You're
fiberglass
lying,
fenders.
man, 'cause it don't have a
That's
cage.
steel.
You're lying, fuck.
You don't even know the ruals.
I
Get
mean,
here.
you can see
The
it.
difference in the
Look,
metal.
it's like something a bite out of
Fiberglass
it.
metal. Those are fiberglass fenders. I've stripped the interior out of this car.
Probably something so you could eat.
No, that's probably the
Clean it
console
up.
that's in this fucking
I
Russian
got 4 cam patch over there.
Uh,
It's got the console, automatic, of course. And the transmission is supposed to be some type of reverse manual body transmission. It's got a shift kit in it, supposedly. But it ranch ends with with a full trunk. So we're taking all the interior with a full trunk, with a full interior. So she was a 10-second car, but complete black back seat, everything. We're stripping all the interior except for the console. We're going to put a pair of those plastic race seats we got around here. We got a lot of them race seats around here. Here's one of the original seats here that came out of the challenge, that green interior. Yuck. Richard Rollins would probably like that, but I don't like it. And there's one of the race seats right there. There's a race seat. There's numerous race seats around. There's another one right there. Another race seat. We got race seats all over the place. We really like these
Well,
Magnums.
inspired.
I painted that up. And that's a black with a red on the rim itself, with the tire would bolt up and red inside. And I like doing that. It really just
I got a
highlights
question,
the
Dad.
wheel.
That's got the
On car,
factory
you take the
shifter
drum
in it,
brake
right?
too. It's just old school.
Barry
Of course,
just
I got
shot
some
the
of these
factory
amps.
console and the factory shifter in it. How would you shift it being a reverse manual valve body with the factory shifter?
park would be low and low would be park.
Yeah, so you could do
You
it.
have to have a shifter. You just sort of paint
And wheels, got a pair of them right there, 2 of them right there, for a Ford or a Dodge, of course. We like these old Buick, rallies. There's a factory Buick that goes like on a Riviera. It also fits these Pontiacs, so it'll fit the Catalinas and the Bonnevilles. The
Yeah.
Catalina. This
Old
one Catalina,
mobile wheels
we
will
got
fill
the
it
Bonneville.
too, you dumb
We're going to
fuck.
do an episode with that one too.
They're all
But here we go with our
5 by
black
1
eye,
fuck
and,
double pattern.
She's getting better. Swelling's gone down. So we're going to patch this up. We're going to wrap this up. We'll see you next time. It's Beamer's Thunder.
Alright, we're gonna end it here with Dad's favorite person in the world, Stolen Valor.
Happy Monday again, 2 reasons. And before anyone asks, I do change my shirts. I just happen to like black t-shirts, and I have a lot of them. I never wear the same shirt, or pants, or anything. Even underwear, never wear them 2 days in a row. Unless something happens, they get dirty, I change them. Sometimes I change them twice a day. Well, not my underwear. I don't leave any skid marks and burnouts or blow a hole through them from a massive fart, you know what I'm saying? I hate it when I find out things a little bit late, or I would have included it in my video this morning, but tomorrow I'll really start the VTH, and I'm not going to be bothered with this. So, I guess what came to me after the fact, I guess on Sanford's yak session, he made it official. He officially threw Captain Kangaroo under the bus. And then went off talking about, I guess, things he's been, hit with things, saying, how come you did that to him, how come you did that to him, how come you... And he's laughing it off, making a mockery of it, and once again blaming everyone else. All his
Where
problems
do
he's
you
had with
fucking
people
feel like you
have
get the
all
right to
been
talk about how
their
anybody else
fault,
is?
not
Like,
his.
for real? You fucking
Sanford is a
pretended
classic
to be
case
a
of a
fucking
sociopath.
Marine veteran.
You hear say,
And then when shit got
narcissist, that's
too
true.
real for you,
You
you
get to
jumped the fuck out like a
sociopath, that
bitch.
encompasses all of that combined. So Sanford is a sociopath. No sense of guilt, no remorse. He'll fuck over anybody and sleep all at night, not give a fuck. You think he gives a fuck about what I say? He couldn't care less. I'm gonna say it anyway, whether he likes it or not. But I understand it. I get to his wife. I seem to piss his wife off. You know, I get under her skin a little bit. And everything was, and then he went off about how, you know, he's tired of hearing about, you know, Al did all the work on the MC Hammer guy. He's the one that did it, not Al. From my understanding, and I did actually see a few things that was going on with it. I never saw Sanford do anything to that guy. Do it, but Al fabricated that whole tilt front nose. The only thing Sanford did was, I forget, one side of the car when he had the two doors off it. And it was got that post in the middle, where, you know, the front door closes and the two unlocks it.
Call it a 2-door conversion, you stupid
And
fucker.
he talked about how he relocated it. Then again, you never saw him cut it and move it and then weld it in. Come to think of it. He showed about, well, you know, it was here, but now that it's going to have 2-door front doors on it that are longer, just had to be moved back, so I had to measure it all out, and then I had to cut it, and then I move it back, and it only looked like it had well, maybe he did, only had a couple of tack welds in it to just like hold it in place. You know, his world famous bullet welds. And the other side still had the 2 doors on it, you know, on the other side. Because you could see through it, with all doors, you could see the other side of the car. The car was all gutted, you know. And that was the only thing he actually did. Hold on one second. Zeus wants to come in. Okay, go way down. And the rear quarters in that thing had been all crumpled up. They were in pretty bad shape. My understanding, I was doing that, straighten all that out as best he could. Some body fill was used. And Sanford even said, oh, he did. Looks like he slapped mashed potatoes on it. I have to get that all redone. That was when he was going to have his buddy, Super Ron Osborne, remember? He's no longer his buddy. You know, when he got done straightening out, you know, the rear quarter of the Charger and the frame and all that shit, you know, he was going to redo that. You know, get all those mashed potatoes off, and he was going to lay down some metal plate paint. I guess this guy woke up and he said, wait a minute, man, this guy's talking about all the shit that I'm going to do? Fuck you, pal. You know? So I never got done. Sanford couldn't get a sucker to do it for him. Straightened all that out. Have to assume Al's the one that welded in all the metal to make it that 2-door conversion. You know, I do know mechanical work came into play. I think Al's son even helped him out. He dropped the rear end on it, rebuilt all the rear end, and then got the rear end back in the car. But that was a gutted piece of junk. All the braking system, Al did. Al did all the wiring. Al even got the seat, built the roll bar, got it in. You know, set up that front straight axle, set up. Exactly what did Sanford do besides build that 500 horsepower 383? You know what I mean? I mean, people saw the progress of this. They saw who did what. And his pickle sniffers will still agree with him and they'll bash out. You know? Making him out to be the one that's wrong. Typical cult behavior. It's fucking textbook behavior.
Really? Those are big words for you.
But yeah, I guess now it's official. But you know, like I was telling someone, some of these guys, you know, I said, you know, Stock the Doolittle was going to be next. In his case, there have been a couple other cases I say, you know what, even though Sanford shouldn't do it, it's still wrong. These guys get what they fucking deserve to. You don't want to latch on to Sanford thinking maybe they're going to leech some fucking subs off him. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Sanford's 350,000. How many watch him? 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60 on a good day? So he's over 300,000 subs, you know what I mean? Okay. If they even exist at all. Hold on, street cleaners coming by, it's gonna get real fucking loud. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this until it passes. Okay, it's passing, just passing. I'm surprised they're doing it this late in the day. They normally do it early in the morning, like around 8 o'clock. When that was summer coming, all the winter shit, they sweep it up, you know, especially the road by the beach here, and, you know, sand and leftover winter debris that they're gonna clean up now, and it'll get all fucked up again with sand, and it blows in off the... Hey, this is
You're such a
city
liar,
worker's job,
dude.
right?
For real?
You know, but what I don't understand, there's some people I feel they get what they deserve. Going, willingly getting involved with Sanford, knowing what he's done to so many people, yet they're still willing to want to be his buddy. You know, instead of fucking stupid, I think it ain't gonna happen to me. Boy, you went for a rude awakening, you know? So if it happens to fucking Dr. Doolittle, I don't feel sorry for you. A few guys, I do. You were good-hearted, good-natured guys, you know, like Austin, you know, Al, too. Can't forget my buddy Landsharp, you know, just good-natured guys that didn't deserve what they got.
That land there, what I'm doing when you found out
I
you're a
forgot
fucking
all about
stolen
it, too,
valor.
somebody, thank you for reminding me.
Right.
Yeah, with that joint bill that turned to shit in Sanford. Left Luna holding the bag for $5,000. The only good thing I will say, see, when it's the truth, I will say it concerning what people do or don't do for other people to hurt them or to help them. I did hear that Big Wilbur King Hogg, he felt so bad for Luna. He went in his own pocket, he gave him like $2,000, something like that, $2 or $3,000 to help the kid out. You know? That was a good thing. Very unexpected. And I know many people that are pretty credible, so yeah, he felt bad. And how he wanted to stay friends with Sanford too after that amazes me. How can these people all know each other in a group way through interaction, one or the other? They now encounter the other person, they now begin to communicate, they begin to, you know, do things with them, they want to do joint collaborations, and they're all buddy on here smooching, you know. How can Doolittle sit back seeing what Sanford did to a guy that I have to assume he kind of likes the guy, they get along okay, they've interacted, right? And he's okay with what Sanford did to that guy and will still want to be his friend. I know myself in that situation. Quite frankly, I have been. A couple of times in my life, at least when I was younger. You know, early teens and shit like that. I had guys I was pretty friendly with. And another guy that I was pretty friendly with. Then this other guy comes along. And due to, you know, me, it's kind of friendly. And I see this guy over here do something to my other friend. It's pretty fucking rotten. The way Sanford's done to all his former friends. Do some pretty rotten shit to them. And it wasn't even as bad because it wasn't being put out in fucking public on the internet the way Sanford does it when he bashes people and badmouths them. And throws them under a fucking bus, which I heard he did officially throw Captain Kangaroo under the bus last night. If I saw that go on, even though he wasn't doing it to me, I know I'd have some I wouldn't be looking at him the same way. You know what I used to say, and I was really young, and I think I had enough common sense back then to realize, I used to think, if he's doing that to him, what's to stop him from doing it to me someday?
Right. I agree. Right.
Things changed in our friendship.
I don't know about Sanford, but
We weren't as friendly. It wasn't rude. We ran into each other someplace, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 but I really didn't want to get involved in any long conversation. Hey, good seeing you again, and walk away. But I really didn't want, hey, stop by here. I'd say, oh, gee, I can't. I'd make an excuse not to want to hang out with him. Because I knew that the first chance they got, what he did to him, there was nothing going to stop him from doing it to me or anybody else for that matter, because that's just the type of people they are. So, Dr. Doolittle.
Well, alright, you guys. So, been this for an hour and 23 minutes. See you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Barry, we just proved he's a fucking idiot and a loser in content. His numbers, he is fucking hating it. See you guys in the next one. You guys want to check out some good quality content, you know, that people actually put time into, go check out this channel right here, Poor Man Speed Shop. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Much love. Bye bye.
peace out.